Hi guys, how y'all doing out there? Thank you for your support, guys. Again, I truly appreciate that, okay? Thank you for subscribing, stopping by the channel, and just leaving comments and sharing these videos, guys. I hope you're enjoying everything that you see. There's something on there that you want to see, drop me a comment right down below and let me know what that is, okay? All right, today I'm stopping by to share with you quickly what I'm putting together here for our weekend. Last weekend we had the Mardi Gras going on, guys, and I loaded up a video on there. I'm going to share with you real quickly what I'm going to be putting together, and that is some ground beef sliders, or what they call hamburger sliders. I'm going to put that together, some super nachos, and let's see, spicy mango salad, or either coleslaw if you want to call it that, and a Frito pie. I haven't made that in years. I think my daughter was in college when I made that. So anyway, we're going to be putting all that together, guys, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video. You can use it for whatever you get ready to have an event. You can click on that channel, and that's Diane's Decorating and More, and you'll be able to see what you can do as it relates to putting your festivities together, and the foods, or the little quick foods that is, for your special event. All right, so let's get into putting these sliders together. All right, so first up, we've already put our ground beef here. I have all of my seasonings, guys. As you know, I like to use a variety of seasonings, okay? So that's all of my seasonings right there, different ones. And I'll be sure to put all the seasonings that I use in my ground beef in the comment or content section of the video for you guys. Look right down below there, okay? All right, so we got our pound and a half, yes, pound and a half of ground beef here. And I always wear gloves when I'm working with meat, no matter what kind of meat it is. That's just my preference. Okay, so we're gonna switch the camera down so you can focus on what I'm getting to do right here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in our seasonings. And as you probably noticed, that when I'm doing most of my seasonings, guys, I try to do like a quarter teaspoon of seasoning. And that's because I like, my meat and things like that to be very seasoning. And it gives it a burst of flavor when you are eating that type of meat, especially with ground meat or ground turkey. You can do sliders, guys, even with some sausage. I've noticed that you can do it with Italian sausage to bring out even more of the flavor. And you just have to be open-minded as it relates to putting your sliders together. So that's what I'm going to be doing here, is adding in some of the things that, that's kind of popular here in my home, and that is some of the green little chives. Some people call them chives, some people call them green onions, and that's what I'm going to be adding here. Just a touch of it, not too much. And then we have some red bell peppers that's I've kind of really chopped up really fine. So I'm going to add just a touch of that in there too, along with our seasoning. All right. Now, it all depends on what, your preference is. I prefer to have a mixture of things in my ground meat, and that just to increase the flavor, of the meat. Okay. Now I can and will add in some of the liquid seasoning as well. Some people say Worcester sauce or Lea & Perrins. That also enhances your flavoring of your meat. All right. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and mix all this in. Now it depends on, some people say, well, it's a hamburger size, or if you have that, then it's not really a slider. Okay. A slider is like half the size of the hamburger. Okay. And you can put Like I said, you can put whatever you want in there to enhance that flavor, guys, to make that flavor really pop. Some people like theirs hot with jalapenos, you know, sriracha. Red peppers, and then they have the habanero and all type of peppers that I've seen here in Texas that they use. So it all depends on what, you know, what your audience, you know, your people that are you're going to be serving. If they can handle the heat, you know, fine, because you may have to make it, you know, palatable for those who cannot handle heat. So you make a different set. Okay, that's how I've done it in the past. Make it a different set with a mild, and for those who can handle it, okay, that's super hot, bring it on. I tell you. So just a matter of knowing, you know, what your audience likes. Okay. All right. So that looks good to me. I like the way it feels in my hand. Everything is mixing in really, really good. So I like that. And what we're going to do now is take these gloves here. And I'm going to change these gloves right quick, guys. And I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're back, and I wanted to show you right quick before I finish off the ground meat for the sliders. This is from HEB, okay? And they have this cute little slider here. And I wanted to show you that. Isn't that cute? I mean, it is just adorable. And it has that little, it's already cut for you. It has the little design there. I tell you, they really did this. They really did this justice, guys. I really, really like this. So, yeah, I wanted to just show that to you guys. If you here in Houston or the surrounding areas where HEB stores are, you can find those little nice little cute sliders, okay? All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and get these little patties made here. And I did add some Worcester sauce in there, and I put a touch of curry powder. Yes, I did, because I like that. I like that taste that curry brings to meat. It is absolutely delicious. You should try it. Try adding a little curry to your meat next time. And I guarantee you guys, you will love it. It is absolutely delicious. Yes, it is. Okay, so, all right. So now we're going to start shaping these little sliders here. I bought that little buns over too, because I wanted to make sure I don't make them too big. I want them to fit perfect, and they're going to shrink down anyway. So you just kind of like do it like a little meatball, and just kind of press it down like that. Kind of do it a little justice by shaping it. That's how I do mine. I mean, you know, how you do yours, hey, go for it. But this is too, you know, for me it's just cute. Okay, yeah, so we're going to do it like this. Okay, we're going to leave them kind of semi-thick like that, guys. And we're going to just pop them onto our sheet here, and we're gonna bake them in the oven. Yes, I'm baking them in the oven, and when they're finished, I'll bring you back and let you see exactly what that looks like. All right, so hang tight. Perfect, like that. All righty, now we are going to pop these little beef sliders here, should I say beef patties, into the oven, guys, at a 350 degrees. Okay, I'm gonna check them at the 30-minute time slot there, and if it needs more time, I will let you know just how long they stayed in the oven. Okay, all right, so we'll be back shortly. Okay, so now I'm popping back on here to show you exactly what these look like fresh out of the oven. Okay, and this is a total of 12 of these little patties here that's gonna go for our sliders. Okay, and once I put those together, and as I put them together, I'll come back and let you see exactly what I put on them as well. Okay, alrighty, stay tuned. Okay guys, we are back and we have finished baking in the oven our little meat patties for our beef sliders, right? So now I brought this over here because I wanted to show you guys exactly how I'm going to assemble this little sliders here. Okay, now as you can see, I've already put some lettuce on here, right? And I cut it down to the tiny little sizes like that. And I'm just placing it so that it will be the exact size of the sliders. Okay, most people say you don't put, lettuce on sliders like you're making a hamburger. No, I like green things on my sandwiches. So no matter what, I'm gonna put some green on there some kind of way. Yes, the sliders already have some green things I've cut up in there, such as the green onions, as you saw earlier. But I wanted to put this on there. So, okay, you put what you want on yours, all right? All right, so now we're going to do this real quick. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put on, and this is the bottom part, okay, of the sliders, all right? So we're going to go ahead and put these sliders together, guys. These are going to be some little tasty little sliders, I guarantee you. I'll make sure, like I said before, to put all of the seasonings and things like that I'm putting on the sliders, so that way you can see, what I actually used in mine. All right. And I look forward to this time of the year when we can do little light meals in the home and get things ready as we approach the springtime that's coming. And so that's why I'm going to be sharing with you some appetizers, and that's what they call these, really. It's appetizers, guys. Appetizers, simple. Okay, so I had listed on my channel that I was going to go ahead and set up a tab in there for appetizers, and that's what I've done. So you'll find this dish on the channel under appetizers, because I think that's a channel that, the section of my channel that I have been trying to really work on and get done and get set up and get my mind around, exactly what I really wanted to, share with you guys. All right, so you'll find that there as well. All right, now I'm going to bring over one of the tops for the little sliders here. Okay, and I'm going to use one of my forks here to go ahead and put on some of the mustard, and we have the spicy brown mustard. Okay, all right, now you can choose whatever you want. Some people use Dijon mustard and plain mustard, French's mustard. I mean, it all depends on what you have a taste for, really. If you like it spicy, hey, spice it up. No problem. You know what you like. Okay? And I'm going to be adding some sweet relish on there also, because I like tangy and sweet when it comes to sandwiches. And it's just a little dollop that you put on. And like I said, the meat is already baked. We did that earlier in the video. Okay. All right. I think that's enough for now. Okay, so we have our lettuce, we have our cheeses. We're gonna put some of the, I don't know if I want to put some mayonnaise on there. But I'll wait on that because I want to make sure that mayonnaise be something that everyone wants to eat. I like mayonnaise. Not everybody does, so I'll just leave that off and let them put what they want on here. Alrighty, so we're gonna put our whole tomatoes on there. We have our tomatoes already cut, ready to go. Alright, and these are the little, what they call Romano tomatoes. So they're very tasty, very, very tasty. Okay, so now we got that on the top part of the bun. Okay, and we're gonna switch over. Okay, so now we are back, guys, and we are ready to finish off the assembling of our little sliders here. All right, so now next up, we're gonna go ahead and put on our little patties here that we made earlier in the video. All right, so we're gonna place those on the bottom there, just like that. Okay, and these are very, very tasty. Okay, and that's what I really want to get over, is that burst of flavor that everyone, you know, talks about when they bite into the little sliders. And so that's what you really want to be able to deliver when you're making the sliders, as you can see right there. Okay, all right, so next up, we're going to go ahead and put on our cheeses. And the type of cheese that I am using is Swiss and provolone. Okay, provolone is a little round cheeses. All right, and I want to make sure I say that, because sometimes I'll get sidetracked if I get to say what type of cheese or whatever it is that I'm using in there. Okay, and I'll show you a quick sample here of one of the Swiss cheeses. Okay, that's the Swiss I'm using there, and then this is the provolone. Okay, that's the round one right there. All right, and I just simply cut it into quarters because the sliders are rather small. Okay, and so that way I can get a chance to add just a little quarter of that on each one of these guys. All right, and I tell you, it smells good. It smells good. Yes, it does. Okay, because that cheese brings out that flavor. Yes, it does. And so with everything already being, you know, completely repaired already and completely matched up, all you gotta do is, when you're ready to eat these, just pop them in the microwave to melt that cheese down. Hey, and you are ready to go, guys. Okay, all right, so let me go ahead and finish off this side here, and I'll just turn that around so you can get a chance to see what I'm doing on that side too. Okay, guys, these are our sliders. I tell you, they smell delicious. Okay, so hopefully you have enjoyed sitting here watching me put these little rascals together for you guys. Alrighty, all right, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you'll get a chance to see what else I have on the appetizer listing tab Diane's Decorating and More YouTube channel, guys. Alrighty, so y'all go out and have a great one, and we'll see you guys in the next videos.